Hi everyone, I welcome you again to this channel. This is Market Formula. This is where we talk about the technical analysis of the Nigerian stock market. If you are new to this channel, I'll advise that you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any opportunity that will be shared on this channel. For the returning subscribers, I thank you all for being a part of this journey. Today, I'll be looking at the all-share index of the Nigerian stock market. The market is currently at a minor support, and as we all know on this channel, I've said it over and over again that every time the market hits a support or a resistance, there is either going to be a bounce or a break. But what is going to happen, we don't know yet. The month of August is ending this week, and we are going into the month of September. Let's look at the chart and see what the possibilities have for the coming month of September. Let's see the stocks that we can buy for this month ending and hope for a good return before the end of September. The September is going to be the end of another quarter, and we will still come to check the chart to see the possibilities for the fourth quarter of the year 2024. So let's get right into the chart and see what is going to happen. On the monthly chart, the month is currently a red candle, which means that the market is currently bearish on the monthly chart. And as I'm looking at this month, there is higher probability that the month is going to end a red candle. Why? Because I'm looking at the highest body for the month for the monthly chart. The highest body for the monthly chart actually closed at 104,000 basis points, and the lowest body is here for the highest body, and this body has been broken. So we know that a bearish session has set in. So knowing that the market is bearish on the monthly, but currently at the current price that I'm looking at this place of 96,000 basis points, when we step it down to the weekly chart, we can see that the market is currently hitting the Bollinger Band here. This is a Bollinger Band I used to measure volatility, and also it's a confluence between this low of this week, this big bullish week. So there are two things that are happening here. And looking at my momentum just shifted to the negative side. Saying that this market has refreshed, it's been refreshed of the overbought condition on the weekly chart. Knowing that this is happening, yesterday the market gained 0.49%, and in a week performance, the market has made like 0.76%. That doesn't mean that the market is on a bullish run, but currently the market is hitting a support, and the market is responding to this support. Okay, so having said that, I expect some buyers to come in at the level of 94,580 basis points. That is just for the whole share index. And if you look at my stock screener, on my stock screener, I have a lot of stocks that are currently on a strong technical rating. I have a lot of them. I'm going to just quickly go through them, and we see those ones that are still good for us to enter for a fresh buy. Let's start with MC Nichols. For MC Nichols, let's look at the chart and see if there is still opportunity. MC Nickel could have been the best entry around here last month. Okay, this is the weekly chart. Last week would have been a very good time to enter, but we were not here to analyze because this is a very solid pin bar on a support, and the market is relieved of overbought. So from here, what's happening now? I would not advise you to buy. Yes, there is still possibility that the market can return back to this level of 177 kobo. There is possibility that that is possible, but if you can buy, fine. buy and hold, but for me, I would rather prefer an entry at 1 naira. At 1 naira, this would have been the best entry for me as a trader. Yesterday, the market gained 9.26%. That is for MC Nicole. Let's see Julius Berger. Julius Berger is way, 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 way on an overbought. Is an overbought stock. No entry for a trader in this particular stock. Let's look at Eternal Oil. Good, but we are currently hitting. You can see we are already getting to what's it called? Getting to a resistance. Look at what happened. The last time we analyzed this thing, I said this thing is going to pull back and hit here. And you can see it came and hit this level and went back up. But we are not here to analyze it. And another thing is that most of this stock that is above 10 naira, I don't actually look at them except it's a banking stock. That's when I can use them to trade because of the volume of that is available in the banking sector. This is actually a price that is very high for me. But assuming I saw this particular stock when it was around 12 naira, maybe I would have bought, but I was not here to look at the chart. See another deep capital. For deep capital, you can see last week was a very strong resistance, was a very strong support reacted to this level, and you can see this would have been a very, very, very good entry for us to enter at 42 kobo. But when it's outside this Bollinger Band, yes, it can keep going. I will show you some stock that immediately got out of this Bollinger Band, just started bouncing and it went just flying like that. That's the way the market just work at times. But we cannot actually trade that kind of price action. It's not something that occurs every time, just once in a while, like what happened in Julie stock. Let me just quickly open the Julie stock for you to see. For Julie Pharmacy, sorry, Julie Julie Pharmacy, you can see what happened. You can see the market just came up and started going up. I can tell you how T Briscoe, how T Briscoe for how cheap bricks. So that thing also happened. I was looking at here saying that I will come out here. You can I bought this stock. I think I came out around 80 something kobo and the market just went started going up. That is just the way it is. Something will just happen in the market and the price will continue to fly. This is not what we can know. You can only know when to enter. You don't know how far the price will go. There is no way you can know. There's no way you can know, even if you are a fundamental trader. Because looking at this, even on 3 months, you can see just 1 month cleared years of price action. So, how will I, as a trader, I cannot analyze and tell you that this is going to happen. It happens once in a while. So, and as a trader, we are not trading once in a while action. We are not trading once in a while price action. We are actually trading what has higher probability of occurring. So that is how we trade. So back to what I was saying, let me stay you down back to weekly because we are looking for entry. I like using weekly to refine entry, but if I'm looking at the general market direction, I can use monthly. Monthly for my support and resistance, but 3 months chart for long-term investment. If I want to see, okay, what is this thing? Where is this particular stock going in the nearest future, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year? Probably that is when I look at the 3 month chart, which is very, very key. The 3 month chart tells a lot of story and it also helped me in my long term perspective of the market. Let's see what is happening again because we are actually looking for entry this week. This see and high listen to is a very good one for a bounce. You can see how many times it happened here 1 to 3 weeks of price action and the market was where at the support and market has been relieved of the overbought. Notice what I'm saying. I'm looking for a market that has been relieved of the overbought condition. How do I know that it has been relieved of the overbought condition? I want the momentum indicator to shift to the negative side. You can see since it's shifted to the negative side here, actually on the weekly or on the monthly, fine. But on the weekly, because I'm using weekly to refine my entry, and it also confluences with what this moving average, the center line of the Bollinger Band, which is a very good level to for entry. Let's see Guinea. Guinea Insurance and see Guinea Insurance have been trading this stock around here, around there. So, and you can see it's now breaking out. It's breaking out. The first price it is going to react to, as it is now, it's still going up. But let's see if it's going to break. Let me delete this. Let me check it on the monthly. Okay, all right. It's actually getting close to where it's supposed to stop. So I'm looking at it until we have a close above that level. We have a close above that level. If you have the stock, I think 49 cover is a good price for you to just exit that particular stock. So that's for Guinea Insurance. But for fresh entry, there is no fresh entry opportunity in that particular stock. Looking at Zenith Bank, Zenith Bank for me, let me delete this. Okay, let me check it on the monthly. Well, we are actually struggling at this level. So for Zenith Bank, if you are looking for investment, well, it's okay, you can hold it, but as a trader, the level you are going to come out from is 14 naira 30 kobo. Sell part of your investment at that level. Anything can happen. You can break it or you can bounce off it. But for you to play safe, if you sell a portion of your trade at this particular level and allow the remaining holding to to move in case, just in case price decide to break out. That's how to trade. You just you manage the risk and you also think about the reward also. Okay, so let's look at another stock. I know we can pick like two stock today. This is overbought. It's overbought. There's no entry. This is overbought. Okomo oil is overbought. Japan gold. Oh, Japan gold is just coming out. This would have been the best place to enter when the market is still in the negative region of the momentum indicator. This would have been the best entry. Okay, you can see the support is actually holding. This support that I drew here, market price came into it and bounced back. How did I draw the support? Going on the monthly, this is the highest body that caused that. If you actually have this stock, I think you should be planning to exit part of that investment just to play safe. Doesn't mean that market cannot keep going higher. Doesn't mean that market cannot keep going higher. So you can see the month and the month we closed this week. Yesterday, the market gained 9.68%. You can hold it to this level as if it is possible the market to get to this zone of. But if I'm trading, I would have come out part of my investment at this level of this 272 kobo. Then hope that the remaining portion of my trade will get to 3 naira 30 kobo. That is for Japan gold. Academic Press. Oh, Academic Press is already bullish and okay. This is actually the best entry for Academic Press when it was entering into this place. But at that the current price, there's no entry for fresh trader. Jay's Bank. I think Jay's Bank is I'm watching Jay's Bank and I will try as much as possible to get this particular stock maybe today or anytime soon. But let me do the analysis. Looking at this trend line, the market is actually hitting this place, this higher high, connecting the low, and the market is actually in this place. And yes, last week is a small book. This week would have confirmed a bullish entry. This week would have confirmed a bullish entry. Anytime soon, if I can get Japo sorry, if I can get Jay's Bank at a level like this, is good for me. As maybe 2 naira 21 kobo is actually good. Why? The momentum is already negative, shift to the negative side, which is actually a good time to enter, and the market is already hitting this support. I would have loved that it's hitting here, but if the trend is so strong, it might hit here and bounce. If the trend is so strong, but if the trend is not too strong, that's when you can see that it will come and hit the middle band and before it bounces. So for Jay's Bank, I'm looking for entry at around 2 naira to 21 kobo zone. Then what you need to do again, you go to your chart, to your trading chart, check the buyers, number of buyers, volume on bid, volume on offer, and you can also go and check a little bit about the fundamentals of that particular stock before you make a trading decision. So for this total energy, there is no entry. Total energy, this name it, I don't really like this particular stock. This would have been the best time to enter when the price was still around here. I see it came as low as 1 naira 50 kobo here, which was around the previous resistance that was broken, coming for a support. Let me show you what happened here, coming for a support from here. So, and it's going back and it's almost hitting the the resistance. So there's no entry, there's no fresh entry for that particular stock. This is overbought. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing recording. The one I'm doing recording. I'll soon be through. Just don't worry, I'll cut this part. All right. You can stay. It doesn't mean that you will not stay. Just that you cannot be talking. Yeah, I'll cut all these parts. Okay. So looking at Orlando, I think it's too high. The price is already on an overbought zone. There is no fresh entry for Orlando. Let's look at Fidelity. For Fidelity, I think the trend is getting too weak for me. Yes, it's getting too weak for me. If I'm going to come in for Fidelity Bank, I'd rather wait for a pullback to a zone like 9 naira, 9 naira. I know Fidelity has a very good fundamental, and if you are looking for long-term investment, yeah, it's okay. You can buy Fidelity on the strength of their fundamental. So that is for Fidelity. And again, looking at the momentum indicator is in the positive zone. I don't like entering a positive momentum zone. I would rather prefer an entry around this place, which is where around that 9 naira. Okay, let's look at another. We have Cornerstone Insurance. For Cornerstone Insurance, the momentum has also been staying consistently in the positive zone. That means the trend is strong, and I will not advise any fresh entry for that particular stock. This Boa Foods, no, no. Then Veritas Capital. For Veritas Capital, there is no entry. Price is currently at a resistance. So even if you have the stock, I think this is high time for you to just sell your stock. Let's look at the universal insurance. For universal insurance, I think this is a good stock for us to buy. This week, let me analyze it. For universal insurance, if I get universal insurance at let's say 32 kobo is good for me, then let's see if the price will get to 49 kobo. This is my projection for universal insurance. Yes, it has broken the uptrend, but price is actually finding a support at this level. So just wait for a slight pullback for this particular stock and you place your entry. Yesterday, the stock gained 9.37%. So telling you that the buyers are really interested in this particular stock. Looking at sovereign insurance. For sovereign insurance, the market is already pushing up. Yesterday, it gained 8.93%. This is not a good entry for me. This would have been the best entry around 41 kobo. So let's look at another stock. We are looking at Champions Brewery. Champions Brewery has been very, very, very low since the beginning of the year. So looking at Champions Brewery, if you are going to buy the price is currently at a support. Momentum is very weak. The month is closing this week and is currently forming a pin bar price rejection into this particular zone. Let me stretch it out. The price rejection into the zone. So if I get Champions Brewery at this level, I'll buy it for a push to somewhere around 4 naira 85 kobo. That's another stock we are looking at for the month of September. Champions Brewery. Tantalizer, I don't think is a go for me. Yeah, Tantalizer, no, 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 no. We are looking, okay, this is also not also good. Honey flour. For honey flour, let me come down to find my entry for honey flour. Honey flour should have been a very good entry at somewhere around 3 naira 11 kobo. But from what I'm looking at, you can still buy, but me, I'm not looking at buying. I'm not looking at buying. If I can get a pullback to somewhere around, let's see if I can get a pullback to somewhere around, let's see, back to this level of 3 naira 80 kobo. Okay, let's hope that the market gets back to 5 naira 90 kobo. That's for honey flour. This, I'm not looking at this. For GT Bank, it's the GT Bank. No, no, no. For me, the bank is not good. FTN Cocoa. FTN Cocoa, no good entry. No good entry for Wapik. For Matek, no good entry. No good entry. Okay. Dark Communications. For Dark Communication, yesterday the market gained and it was a gap. Okay. Let me look at this. I get that communication at 470 at 70 at 47 kobo. It will not be a bad idea. Let's look at May and Baker. No, no, for me. Okay, this is International Energy Insurance. Okay, for this particular stock. For this particular stock, let me check it on the monthly. Market is already hitting a resistance. Let me leave that out. Okay, I think this is where I will stop. International breweries. For international breweries, this particular stock has been low for how many years now? Since 2018. It's been okay since 2020. Market has just been bouncing in a range, and yesterday the stock gained 6.64% and is already inside the Bollinger Band. This stock is actually looking attractive for me. Let me look at it on the 3 month chart. For 3 month chart, I think is a good buy. For a long term investment, this is a good buy. Let me step it down. Let me check the candlestick information here. This is the last low. This is a close higher. So as long as the price is able to hold between these two price zone, I will continue to hold the stock. So for international brewery, I'm looking for a buy. I'm looking for a buy. Then to levels like, as a trader, you mind all these levels of a support because it's coming back for it to be a resistance. And if that level is broken at 11 naira 40 kobo, we are going to 42 naira. So this particular stock, I'm holding it for investment. And the other stock that we looked at, let me check, that we are going to hold for trade. That is Jay's Bank. So for Jay's Bank, looking at Jay's Bank for trade, I'm looking at International Bureau for investment. So until next time when we meet again on this channel, I'm saying bye for now.